So this video was just posted in the Discord, and I just want to watch it with all of you because I covered this video before, and the entire interaction is now on Twitter. But I guess Abbott and Peach, they put the entire interaction in their video, and we're going to watch the commentary to their video. And then at the end of this video, or at the end of this live, I'm going to kind of give my commentary. And it's just going to be a play up on what I said before in regards to the girl and her speaking to this trans identified male in the street. And like in my other video, it doesn't show when, the Black girl in this video is advocating and saying that, oh my goodness, I'm a trans ally and I love you. And she's doing the whole, I'm AFAB, I'm non-binary. She's playing the whole, ideology game with him in the street. And then another woman comes in to kind of engage with her to see if she's okay. And he gets upset. And just watch it. Just watch it. I love Abbott and Peach. I think they're great. I think they're really, fucking funny. So let's just watch it together. This will be a really short live, but content is content. And I'm going to add to it and I'm going to talk about it at the end. Yeah.
Is happening in New York. This trans person claims that the Black woman behind the camera had ran into them. And so there you have it.
Trans friends. You're looking for problems and you're purposely antagonizing me. So I'm gonna give you a minute and then I'm gonna call the cops. Because you was going in that direction and now you're following me to this location and I'm gonna stand here for 1 minute. Okay, what's your name?
You're a Black woman calling a
What's your name?
Trans woman. And I just want you to
What's your name?
I want you to think about that.
Okay,
I really do hate like all the identity victimhood. Like, you're a Black woman who understands oppression and you're deciding to call the cops on a trans woman. You should know better, honey. We're on the same layer, bitch. We're on the same layer. You understand oppression, white supremacy, all that is pressing down on us. And even though we're at the bottom of this layer, you want to call the cops on me and press down harder?
But now you just called the Black woman a bitch. That's crazy.
And you're talking back to me as a Black man and patriarchy. How dare you? You understand how hard it is for me to walk through life as a trans person, and then you want to sit here and lecture me on camera, sir?
You want to keep this? You want to make it harder? Keep us up.
Pause.
You want to make it harder?
Yo, lightning. Pause. Raiden. Pause.
That's right.
That was crazy thing to say to a trans person because you don't even know what I got going on. And you just drop that shit. I want to make it harder. That's crazy.
I want you to think about that.
okay.
You're a Black woman calling the cops
Go ahead.
on a trans woman.
Continue to go.
And I want you to think about that.
We're at 37
I'm going to
seconds.
pray for you.
I'm going to hang.
Because
I'm going to stop recording at 1 minute and I'm going to call the cops if you're still in my area. Because I feel antagonized right now. So continue.
I pray for the people who persecute me every night. Because I'm a Christian woman.
Okay, and God bless you.
And I hope that you learn from my example.
Okay, whatever example you're trying to make of me, I hope you enjoy
Learn
that.
how to behave.
I hope you enjoy that.
God bless you.
Okay.
I am running to be president of the United States, and I need you with me in this fight. So I am asking you to pitch in.
I like when people do shit like that. That shit's fun to me. Shall we?
This is not.
No.
This is not a Black trans issue. Trans people or Black. This is people trying to have the last word issue. That's what it is. That has nothing to do with trans. That has nothing to do with Black. This is of motherfuckers trying to have the last word. It's like when I'm driving my car and you cut me off and I honk, and now you get out of your car. I'm like, yo, if you was such in a hurry, but now you got the time to do all this. You got the time to do all this. Now I got to get out of my car and teach you some lessons.
So you want to have the last word?
Yes, because I'm part of the problem too. I don't want to be.
Okay.
I don't want to be
Okay.
part of the solution.
Okay,
If you're like that, if you're like that,
you don't want to be part of the problem. You want to be the whole problem. You want to be the whole table.
the whole thing.
Yeah.
And then on top of being the table, guess what I'm gonna do? Flip it on you.
Yeah,
That's what I'm gonna do. You know what I mean? Like, and I used to get out of my car really more often. Now I just, the minute you get out of your car, I drive off.
And you know what? I know a lot of you guys in my viewership don't believe in transness, but this is the exact same kind of time where I think you as men should definitely believe in transness. Because, yo, this is a ladies' problem. It's not us. All I see is two ladies arguing in the street. Ain't in my business. Just saying. Why do we want to keep the problematic people? Let them switch gender and let them go handle over there. You know what I'm saying? Why you fellas fucking self-snitching? Just because he's a fucking weirdo that we gotta deal with. Let the ladies have this. You know it makes sense. Don't look at me like that. That's why I don't understand these guys who, like, every time some creepy motherfucker comes out the woodwork, you're like, oh, fucking jerk. Shut your mouth, nigga. Shut up. He's one of them. Just saying.
You're stupid.
Yo, let her do her thing. Let her fight with these ladies. Let's watch.
Okay.
Trying to show. It's the woman.
You're following. Oh my God. I feel antagonized.
Walking away.
You following me. You're currently following me.
You hit me on the sidewalk.
I'm just letting you know. I called the cops. So
Filing a police report against you for that.
So wait. You critiqued her for calling the police on a trans woman, and then you decided to call the police on a black woman. None of these things, you realize they're not principled positions. These people, they just use their identity as leverage in a conversation and any kind of problem. That's it. That's all that this came down to. She mentioned her transness. She mentioned her blackness to win an argument. That's it. And she don't care about these actual issues. She just wants to win the argument.
That's it.
That's it. At the end, she ended up doing the exact thing she critiqued her for.
go ahead, bitch. And you're called. Okay, I have this all on recording. I haven't called you.
Ugly.
And you're called. Okay, I have this all on recording. I haven't called you any ill words. I haven't called you any ill words. I haven't offended you in any
hit
way.
me on the
And
sidewalk
you're
with your body.
following me.
You hit me.
Honey.
It's not honey anymore. bitch. It's not honey.
All right.
It's not honey.
It's not honey, it's vinegar.
Yay! Yay! That was crazy.
That motherfucker pull his wig out.
Yo, trans women in 2024 went right back to Victorian times. Bitch looked like Napoleon when she took that shit off. She looked like she was about to challenge you to a fencing match. She looked like she was about to hit you with that. Hold on, where's that shit at? She looked like she about to hit you with that. I challenge you to a duel. Yeah, when that hair came out, it was going in 3 different directions like antennas, nigga. That was great.
The glove.
That's that Napoleon shit. Yo, facts.
I challenge you to a duel.
Yeah. I don't know if that's how they used to do it back in the
I
day.
used to do it in the face, and I appreciate for you not laughing with it.
Nah, I wouldn't do that to you.
Yeah,
I
it
wouldn't
would have
do
been
that.
a problem. It would have been $40.
Okay. I'd have been that awkward silence of being like,
Yeah.
did I go too far?
Honey.
Okay.
It's not honey.
We're just gonna patiently wait for the cop.
Yes, we are.
This is getting
You're a hypocrite.
it's
You're
getting a little bit more aggressive.
PTSD, bitch.
Okay,
You
I
fucking today, bitch.
apologize.
Look when I say it. But if she want to call herself that, you know what it is, all right? I don't want no problem with you two.
I actually want to call yourself a transition. Vroom, vroom.
I apologize. I'm sorry.
What you should be doing? You should be deleting that dick video.
I will not, because I feel
I'm a lawyer. I have 2 and 3
Okay.
lawyers, honey. I will sue your pants.
I'll tell you this, whenever people say they have lawyers and they're going
They
to
don't.
sue you, they don't. They don't.
They don't.
There's a reason why you're on the street walking. There's a reason why you look broke. There's a reason why that wig looked cheap. Listen, you need to stop talking about seeing a lawyer. You need to go see your financial advisor and see a dentist, okay? And then you need to see Jesus for therapy, okay?
Mhm.
You need all them things, okay?
That has nothing to do.
I know I joked about you looking like Napoleon. You should not have his teeth. That's crazy. It's 2024. We got toothbrushes.
I don't know if you guys
This is exactly the shit I was saying earlier. I leave my house every day as a trans person. You know how difficult? Yeah, bro, they all use the same fucking playbook when they be whining and shit.
I don't know if you guys noticed, but my hands are shaking because I have anxiety currently because of this individual.
Bro, I hate all the people involved right now. Bro, everybody.
Everybody ate involved.
Me, if I got a problem, I just walk away. This lady staying here and she's talking about she got anxiety. Just take control of your life and walk away. This person didn't hit you. They didn't steal. They're just yelling at you. Leave. They're a crazy person. But you want to stay there, record, and cry about, I got anxiety, bro. Bro, this generation whining about anxiety, PTSD all the time just makes me so annoyed because it doesn't sound real 90% of the time. So it makes me not believe it, even if it is real. It's so unfortunate. I wish somebody would take away their mental health words pass from all of them. They should not be allowed to use them if they haven't seen a doctor. I hate when people use it, but go on.
This is a nigga moment. Without niggas.
It's not a nigga moment. This is a they them moment. You know what that is, right? Because the nigga moment is like when two, and they bump into, yo, what's up, fool? They just shooting, but they all miss each other from like 2 meters away. Okay, but now let's do a they them moment. Oh my God. My surgically enhanced titties. Temerity! You have the temerity! This is how they walk into like you have the temerity! So this is how you walk.
You can't talk to me like that. I got PTSD, anxiety. I got PPD. You can't do that. You can't do it. You can't do that. You can't do that. You move too quick.
We have a problem. First off,
However, things aren't all that rosy because
before I let you know what,
wave your hands in the face of an autistic person. I'm on the spectrum.
I'm gonna put you in your place, but first, what are your pronouns?
They are they them.
Bitch.
This it really feels like a Yu-Gi-Oh fight.
Don't ever disrespect my Yu-Gi-Oh. Nah. That shit was fire.
They got the deck right here. Shit. And then they just throwing cards. Bang, 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 bang.
Let's.
I got PTSD. I got anxiety. I'm a black woman. You call the cops. I call the cops. Ooh. That's what it is. Yeah. It's a Yu-Gi-Oh. It's a magic.
My hands are shaking because I have anxiety currently because of this individual is not leaving me alone.
you need therapy. And you know what? You'd be better off in the hood. The hood people,
Okay.
they know how we treat each other. You went to bar, you have a master's, you have an MBA.
I am currently starting to shake more because this individual would not leave me alone.
You!
Someone wrote, it's not honey anymore. It's male pattern baldness. It's male pattern baldness. That's why. Someone else wrote, a man dressed as a female telling someone they need therapy is crazy. Oh, they're going hard on this.
Spitting.
I spat on the ground because you hit me with your body.
I called 911.
Okay. Don't you dare.
Thank you.
I think you're okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm Puerto Rican.
She hit me.
Okay.
She assaulted me.
Oh.
She's recording me.
And what you're doing right now makes that okay?
I love the counselor voice. And what are you doing right now? Is that okay?
But that's New York.
Are you okay?
And you're an A bad.
Do you know that? Do you know that? Do you know that? Do you know that?
This is gonna blow up on TikTok. I already have a social media following. You think I care?
We need to find that. Make sure to DM me or message me. I'd love to do a follow up on it.
I love this. I'm a base psycho tranny, and you're a hypocrite.
I'm a base psycho. What? Yo, she really used white woman as an insult, and she's trying to be one. That shit's crazy, bro. All right, let's go to the last one. See if the cops show up. Because there's like 3 more. And I don't want to watch all these.
I didn't.
You did.
I didn't.
You did. You know what you did, and I know what you did.
I didn't.
You're a hypocrite. You're not a trans ally. You're a hater. You're a wolf in sheep's clothing. You're an insecure narcissist, and you need therapy. I have PTSD from being assaulted by people like you. And by that I mean insecure assholes. I'm not a racist in case that's where you're gonna racist trans woman attached me on sidewalk. You assaulted me on the sidewalk and then you called the
I think I
cops on
see
me.
lights coming down.
Good. It's taking so long. I looked better than you and you couldn't handle it. You have internalized misogyny, internalized femphobia.
Mirrors have exited the chat. Mirrors. I was not going to talk about your looks.
But since you're really comfortable about talking to other people about other people's lips,
Yeah,
go
listen.
in, nigga.
I know you still transitioning. You got a long way to go.
You're angry young lady. You're an angry young woman. Speak with me, friends. That does not give you the right to hit me on the sidewalk. Just what you did.
We could be friends. But now they're using that thing I hate the most that they do, that fake empathy. That fake, like, oh, I'm going to show them kindness because I'm a good person.
You did all this shit. You're not.
Just shut up.
You did all this crazy fucking shit.
Shut up. See, it's not even about the argument now. It's a performance for everyone else so that they can agree.
It was never.
And everyone who walked by was not with it. And you know what it is? The more that they use this kind of lingo of anti this, phobia that, phobia this, like people been tuning that shit out. They don't care like they used to. It's not effective anymore. You know, that shit that used to work in 2016, we not with it no more. Nobody cares. Honestly, when I see people talking like that and using all those words in chain succession, it probably tells me that they're indoctrinated and they're a waste of time to talk to. If you can't have a civil conversation without using 1,000 of those fucking psych terms and new age fucking university terms, nobody gonna care. I don't even remember what the argument is about. And I remember hating both of you at the beginning, but now I hate you. That's it. That's what I think. Anything else from you?
No.
Anyways, we'll give you guys an update. We find one. We'll see what happened with the whole police thing. But that's it for today, man. All right. Ladies, you guys got to sort yourselves out. You got to do better. We don't want to see you guys arguing, fighting in the streets like that. We don't want to see you guys oppressing each other. Stop it. Anything else? I told you, I support trans. I don't care. People don't get it. Like, you guys are just on level 1 level of argumentation. You guys are just actually fighting against yourselves.
What level
That's-
you at?
Me?
Yeah. What level you at?
I'm at level T.
Level T?
The letter T. Yeah.
So we all watched that. Sorry for the ads in the middle and me like clicking out of that, but you saw it. And you saw the video in its entirety. And you saw the interaction that they had on the street and this individual claiming to be Christian. Didn't I tell you before that all male ideologies link up in the end? They all link up. So the reason why he can run around and claim that he's a Christian, because we speak about God all the time here, and you know that I'm not a believer in the bullshit, but he is, and a lot of men are. They love the concept of God. They love the concept of the unseen. They love the concept of things that are not tangible and can be seen with the human eye, because it gives them the ability to kind of make any narrative that they want to make in their heads and tell people about that narrative and force those people to act accordingly. So the reason why the first thing that came out of his mouth was, well, I'm a Christian and I'm going to pray for you. And at night, I pray for people who persecute me in the street. And then in the next breath, saying something along the lines of, I'm a based psycho tranny who has a following on social media and people just love me. So then which one is it? And then in the next breath, you bitch, the next breath telling another woman, don't you dare help her. Don't you dare. And you have the temerity. So look at Christian behavior. Didn't I tell you that anytime you come across a Christian, anytime you come across someone who is quoting the Bible and speaking about the Bible and speaking about the Lord and quoting scripture. Some of those people are the most nastiest people on the planet. And this is a prime example of it. And then I know that there's a Christian out there listening to this right now saying, oh, well, that person doesn't represent Christianity. Well, it does. You know why it does? Because in your Bible, it says that you all should be ambassadors of Christ. You are all ambassadors of the Lord. So if you don't even have proper behavior, how are we supposed to even know that God exists? We know that he's unseen, right? Isn't that the narrative? He doesn't exist, but they want for us to believe that he exists. And how are we supposed to believe that when look at the people who believe in him? Look at their fucking behavior. Every Christian on YouTube right now gossips, they pander, they harm, they abuse, and they just do it and they don't give a shit. But then in the next breath, they can talk about that they're Christians, right? This is Christian behavior, this video. And I love the fact that he said that he was a Christian because it makes perfect sense in how he behaved in a New York City street. And I said this in my other video. New Yorkers bump into each other all the time. It's not a big deal. But the fact that he made it a big deal and then tried to chastise her with saying, you calling the cops on me is a problem with you being a Black woman. You should know what having the cops called on you feels like. And for you to do that to a trans woman who's more marginalized than you are, shame on you, Black girl. So this is what happens when Black women kind of invite everyone to sit in her lap. You no longer have the seat of the most marginalized or the most harmed, even though you actually statistically are. See what happens when you just willingly give up your seat and allow yourself to kind of fall into protecting other people who really don't even like you to begin with. But, I'm going to keep this live short because I'm still working on the female erasure thing right now. I'm doing a lot of editing, but let me know what you think. Get into the comment section. But yeah, I love the fact that Abba and Peach covered this. I can't believe that he called her ugly. And I love that the Puerto Rican woman came up to her and said, "Are you okay?" That was really nice to me. Really cool that the Puerto Rican woman came up to her and said, "Yo, girl, are you all right?" And then what did the biological male do in that scenario with the three? He tried to separate them. He told the Puerto Rican woman, "Don't you dare. Don't you dare assist and help another woman while I am here." This is how you know that they're not women. This is how you know that they are biological men because they hate for women to link forces against their disgusting behavior. Look at how he was behaving in the street. So if another woman comes to the assistance of another woman in distress, what did the man do in that scenario? Just rewatch the video. He said, "Don't you dare. Don't you dare assist her. Don't you dare help her." Men hate it when women of other races link forces with one another, especially that white man. Because even though he claims to be the most marginalized in the scenario, if he took off his dress and just walked down the street in male identifying clothing, he would still be a white male. And at the top, we know who sits there, the white male. So get into the comments. Let me know what you think. Yeah, bye.